you for having me. How are you? The yellow masks are so cute.
Like making a horrible situation cheerful, trying to.
You've made it happy.
We're trying.
I really love it. All right.
I am really obsessed with the themes of your show, Good Sam, which is a relentless force that you are dealing with all the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a very universal thing. Like everybody has, in your case, it's your dad in the show. And everybody has this figure, person, company, whatever it is, breathing down their neck, forcing them to be better or challenging them. And that's such a big part of the show. But it's about so many things. Tell us about it.
What I loved about the show is that there are these two relentless forces, and they kind of meet on either end of the seesaw. Sam is a relentless optimist who believes that people are good and that people are worth saving and that people are worth fighting for. And her dad is a relentless pain in the butt. But he is part of that older force that I think so many of us, so many women, so many people who aren't in sort of the most privileged class are used to clashing with. And is this man going to make room for his daughter? Is she going to be allowed to use her gifts? Is she going to be allowed to step into a leadership position and take up the space that she deserves? Or is she constantly going to have to fight because she's younger, because she's a woman, because, you know, she gets judged when she walks in a room in a way that he doesn't?
And you practice, did you get to see a human heart?
Yeah.
Like a real one?
So I spent all my time prepping, shadowing surgeons in Los Angeles. And I was able to scrub into these open heart surgeries and be in the OR for, 6, 7, 8 hours. Turns out I'm completely not queasy, win for me. A dream, and I'm in there like, how do you make the decision to harvest that vein, and how do you not go to the leg? Because if I look under the rib cage here, what I see is, and the doctors were just like, why do you know this? And in one of them, I'm standing over this man who's had a quadruple bypass, and the perfusionist fills his heart back up with blood. I'm still gonna cry, I'm sorry. And his heart starts beating, and I'm standing there looking at it, and I'm like, if people could see this, I swear to you, we'd never fight another war ever again. And every time I think about him, I just cry. It changed my life.
Switching gears a little bit, your podcast, and we're actually going to talk about it right now. It's called A Work in Progress, and we call it The Download.
Aww. This is so fun.
So tell me about this podcast, because you've had amazing people on.
You know, when you're in the public eye for so long, it's weird. Everything you've ever said exists somewhere. And for whatever reason, in a chunk of advice I was asked to give to my younger self and to younger women, one sentence has been reshared and Pinterested and blogged more than anything I've ever said. You are allowed to be both a masterpiece and a work in progress.
I did read that. I did read you said that.
And it feels nice, right? And it felt like an important reminder to offer, but it was also a reminder to me. Yes, set goals, but enjoy where you are. And it was after the Women's March, I texted Gloria Steinem to ask her a question, and I said something about it to a friend of mine.
And she did your podcast?
Yes. She was my first guest. And my friend was like, does the you who was like organizing protest walkouts in 8th grade and studying political science in college, are you dying that you can text Gloria Steinem? And I was like, yeah. And then I thought, that's a privilege of my life and career. So what if I could open conversations I have with her, conversations I have with other incredibly inspiring leaders, and offer them to people